Were you trying to get crazy with this?
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Of the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Nothing worse than a 3-and-out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So nice job not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of attack. And now they're going to see if they can get into some more of these opening script plays as this drive continues.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing again is Murray. Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dorset.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
First and 10. Again, Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To the air again. Hurts. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hurts again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is in.
Man, what's going on with your game, bro? My man's got the game fucking lagging.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He's got it at the 3.
This nigga got the game speeding up and everything.
First down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
New York Giants. 1st and goal with the 2-yard line.
Saquon will take this.
Fucking trash ass fucking internet you got over there.
Good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Murray on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Again, it's Murray. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, 73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Saints are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, it's Murray. Flowers with the catch. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. Give up the middle for Mitchell. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
63.
4th down, here's Hurts. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Greg Colson, touchdown, New York.
That was just a complete coverage breakdown, Mike, and I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to do, but somewhere along the way they just lost. the tight end, and he ends up scoring one of the more easier touchdowns he's going to have throughout the season.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get forward for a couple. Javon Holland to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Murray now on second down. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. On play action, Hurts. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
In punt formation for the Giants.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Murray. Open man, gets out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Complete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd down. The 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will dive into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown 6. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll start at the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Get your bum ass out of here with that fake ass internet.
I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth of pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually.
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. These raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Higgins sent in motion. off the play fake. Here's Vic. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to air this one out. That is caught. Oh, great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Pick up the 44 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Vic going to look to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run. And he'll somehow turn this into an positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
The second down throw is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game,
that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sacks that might take them out of field goal range.
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw is Vic. That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds. Well shy the marker. That's going to be a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now third down.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be third down. Murray looking to throw. They're trying to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to have a Saints first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
First down, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down with a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
He'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Vic. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They bring the tight end in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Third down, they need 5. On play action, it's Vic. Flushed to his left, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to have the Cardinals' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
To throw, here's Vic. Forced out wide. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Very good pickup. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. Left side is made by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Murray now to throw on 1st down. To the right. That's Pitts. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards. That'll do it. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Now Murray on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains. It's what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Murray now on second down. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Green. From the gun, it's Murray. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now it's on out to Arizona. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing now, Vick. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That one's broken up, and it's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
On third down, it's Vick. Headed left, buying time. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. Carr's going to signal for their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the move left. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. They face second down and 7. Now, Vick. That's hot. Left side by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up as the 45.
A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
Throwing is Vick. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. He was covered by third down coming up.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Open man, left side, he's got it.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 12. And the Cardinals.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's into the hands of Weston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 43.
A big one there to start the second half.
First down.
33 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
You just don't see speed at the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call. Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back. And he's very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now.
McMillan comes in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's First and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. McMillan, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Here's Vick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would class...
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Arizona. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
Saints 10. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7. To throw is Murray. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Pullman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play call. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Set
to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw, working his way out left. Off he goes. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Saints 10. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for a team.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds. Mark him at the 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Murray's going to throw again. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And the defense can't stop there. Gain a 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack, 3 times all throw. In there to bag another one.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Pushed down to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. New Orleans, third and final timeout. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Flowers with the catch. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result,
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch a plane. Pixie does, money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister, I said with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, fucking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz got up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years.